Have you ever walked into a Chinese restaurant and just marveled at the enormous menu they have to offer? Even the smallest, most unassuming establishments will usually provide a list of at least 100 options. China spans a vast geographic area, and this allowed its people to have access to a huge variety of ingredients. Suffice to say, Chinese cuisine has produced a countless number of recipes across its numerous regions and cultures. And of all the different ways of cooking, frying in oil seems to have established itself to be the most prevalent and preferred method, and by a long shot at that. Consider these dishes that may be familiar to you, from North American favorites such as fried rice, chow mein, and kung pao chicken, to those that are loved in China such as braised pork belly and mapo tofu. All of these items share a commonality in being cooked with generous amounts of oil. According to one survey, approximately 80% of all Chinese recipes incorporate frying or stir-frying ingredients in oil. How did greasy food become such a poster child for Chinese cooking? The first and probably the most important factor is the issue of water quality. Most of the water in China has historically been hard, which is to say that the water has high levels of dissolved minerals, particularly calcium and magnesium. What's more, China's ochre-yellow soil imbues a characteristic dirt smell to the drinking water. Although nowadays there is widespread distribution of potable water, many people in China still do not prefer to drink from the tap. Cooking with this poor quality of water confers an unpleasant aroma, and also accelerates food spoilage due to the presence of numerous microorganisms. Due to this problem, Chinese cooking has tried to limit the usage of water as much as possible since ancient times. Such methods include steaming or creating broths from various aromatics, meats, and bones. But there was another method that precluded the usage of water entirely: oil. Cooking food in oil at high temperatures separates undesirable impurities such as dirt, sand, or calcium carbonate from the ingredient's surface. The lack in water quality also helps to explain why tea culture became so developed in China. The strong scent of the tea leaves helps to eliminate the odor of the soil. Chinese civilization first began to emerge in the Huanghe Valley, which is also known as the Yellow River Valley. Although the yellow soil provided fertile conditions for agriculture to thrive, it was also a very dry region. Therefore, one needed access to a higher amount of fats in order to survive in this environment. Furthermore, China experienced hundreds of years of cold weather during a period of time known as the Third and Fourth Cold Periods, starting from the Song Dynasty. This had a negative impact on the forests of northern China and resulted in extensive shortages of firewood. People who lived during this time had to find ways of cooking to maximize fuel efficiency. Cooking with oil proved to be an economical choice compared to baking or steaming, because oil heated up fast and could be used to cook a large variety of ingredients. China has a long history of being an agricultural powerhouse. Even as recently as 2018, the country was the largest producer in the world of many crops, such as rice, wheat, potatoes, and peanuts. For farmers, time was of the essence to maximize output, and it was imperative that meals could be cooked quickly. Again, cooking with oil provided many advantages compared to other methods. It only takes a few minutes to cook up a dish by stir-frying, and it also provides extra calories, which are much needed for farmers putting in long hours of physical labor. Cooking oil can be sourced from either animals or plants. While animal fats have been used in cooking by many cultures since the dawn of civilization, it was often hard to obtain, and so it was expensive. Then, it was discovered during the Han Dynasty that oil could be found even within plants. Henceforth, a wide variety of vegetable oils were developed during this time, such as sesame oil, rapeseed oil, and soybean oil. But what really contributed to the popularization of fried foods was peanut oil. Peanuts were first introduced in China in the 4th century, and this crop steadily spread across the entire region until by the 10th century, peanut oil had become ubiquitous. Peanut oil also had significant merit because it has a high smoking point of over 200 degrees Celsius. The ease of access to large amounts of cooking oil coincided with widespread adoption of the iron wok, which has great thermal conductivity and allows uniform heat distribution. This made frying food in oil into a very effective choice. Finally, food fried in cooking oil simply tastes delicious. In addition to all the other benefits that this technique offers, quickly frying ingredients retains nutritional values while enhancing the natural flavor. Furthermore, you can even infuse the oil with various aromatics such as scallions or chili peppers, which further improves the taste. There is a popular saying among Chinese people that they can tolerate increases in the price of gasoline, but they can't tolerate increases in the price of cooking oil. The tradition of frying food in oil is one that has deep roots in China, having been influenced by many factors throughout its long history. So what are some of your favorite Chinese dishes? Do they involve being fried or stir-fried in oil? Let me know in the comments below.